Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, where we learned that Hugh is actually 25 and apparently took a 7-year break. Also, apologies for the weird upload schedule. So we're going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, and then hopefully next week we'll be back to normal. That's the goal. So just to kind of give you a heads up. Also, I'm still recovering, but I'm feeling better. Take a gander at the official school enrollment documentation. 'Tis all right there. Ouch. 25? You mean he's older than me?
A 25-year-old high school student.
We'll see how this goes.
A 7-year break. 7 years. I have just one thing to say. There are two kinds of 7-year breaks. The ordinary kind you mouth breathers take.
What?
The genius kind people like me take.
Oh, I get it.
Objection!
But a genius would quickly become a chore for a 7-year break. I think you have that backwards. Yeah.
Even geniuses make mistakes. I just happened to make mine only 7 years in a row.
Wait, what? Only Hugh could get away with using only like that. Enough of this jibber-jabber. Suffice to say, the witness was up in the crane when he saw the accused dragging the mat. The accused readied all she needed to move the body immediately prior to doing so. Yes, that much is clear. I see no need to deliberate the matter further.
Considering the body was moved in the same manner as the script, I find Prosecutor Blackwell's claim to be quite persuasive. Does the defense care to dissuade me?
I kind of have to. It's my job. Ugh. As long as a mat was used to move the body, Junie's going to be under suspicion. Athena, I just thought of something. What was Hugh doing in the crane right before the mock trial? He couldn't have been on the job at the time. I mean, he was waiting for the trial to start. Yeah, why was he in the crane? Wait, you don't think... Your Honor.
Yes, Miss Sykes?
I've got it. I've got an amazing idea that will turn the prosecution's claim on its head. Little conjecture has never stopped us before. It's true. That's basically our lifeblood here. Interesting. Mr. O'Connor, you're using the crane to... Okay, it's not that one. Let's just get that right out. Move the screen or move the body. I mean, there he was using the crane to move the screen, but at that time, but why? Why would he? It's gotta be this. But I feel like I'm missing a detail. Right? Right, it's gotta be. He used the crane to move the body? The body was just like it was in the script, so it must have been moved in the script too. At least that's what the prosecution believes. How simplistic, even foolish. Those are pretty strong words, Athena. You sure about this? The witness is a licensed crane operator, so he could have used it to move the body.
Objection!
Well, Golden Boy, care to chime in? I intend to say no more on the matter. Save that this does not bode well for you. Wait, he's on my side this time? Or is this another trap? This feels like a trap. Are they going to try to argue that they did it to help Juniper?
Watch this. I can use a bow and arrow one-handed.
Which makes sense in this case. Wow, that's a crazy level of dexterity.
I can even drive a crane with one hand, that's easy. But operating the crane itself is so complex, it requires both hands. Now, I would have the court look at this.
Oh, please tell me that's a ketchup stain.
You wish my hand was injured and required surgery. That's the reason I kept my hand in my pocket all this time.
I've already verified this with the hospital of treatment. Quite a nasty wound, they say. So how did you hurt it?
I see no need to discuss that. It has no relevance to this case.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. 2 hands are required to operate complex machinery, such as a crane. Ergo, on the day of the mock trial, the witness was incapable of moving the body by crane. Now I'm the fool. Yeah.
I'd planned on moving the crane the night before the mock trial, but then I got injured.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, we kind of need to know.
Wanting to keep my part-time job a secret, I had to do it just before the mock trial instead.
And here I thought this was the big break we've been waiting for. No. No? No. Now that the defense sophistry is laid bare, I'd have the court recall my claim.
The body was dropped out of the 3rd floor window to a mat near the maintenance area. And then a ball cart was used to move it to the stage. See, I've been paying attention.
Well done, your baldness. Now consider this. The accused was sighted dragging that mat, ergo, it was she that moved the body. Well, I think you were on the right track, Athena. You do? Yeah, Juniper remains a prime suspect if we assume the body was moved per her script. So as a defense, you have to figure out how else the body could have been moved. But... Oh, is he telling me to think of another way besides the crane? Yeah.
Miss Sykes, if you have a counter-argument, this court would love to hear it, and
If you do not, it is time for the verdict. Isn't that correct, your baldness? Wait, we're not done. We're not even close to done. No, not yet. All I have to do is show that the body wasn't moved like it was in the script, right?
Well, that would show that the mat had nothing to do with the case.
There's a sword of great renown that cuts down sophistic lawyers. Its name is evidence. You don't scare me. Force a smile, Athena. You can do it. What's wrong with your face, Athena? It's a weird mix of terror and creepy grin. Just focus on how the body could have been moved without it being dropped. How could anyone lower it without just dropping it? It's not like it could... Wait. Or maybe it could. After all, there is a way to zip between the art room and the stage. Yeah. Yeah, we did that during our investigation. Someone could have easily used that thing. Oh, wait. The little pulley thing, right?
Oh, yes, of course. Miss Sykes, the court would like to see what you have for us.
All I have to do is show the tiniest shred of a possibility. The mat and ball cart weren't used to move the body. This is what was used. What now? Do we have a picture of that? I don't think we have that. It's been a minute. This is probably a tough thing to come in on. So I'm not really... no, it doesn't show the rope. Professor Court had remade it into a completely different looking statue the day before the mock trial. Okay. Large banner was hung by a wire. Ah, okay. Trace amount of blood was found on it. Hold on. Blood was found on it. Oh, all right. I'm still. I want to go through just in case. Yeah, I don't think we have a picture of the wire. Okay, so I would have gone with the wire, but that has blood on it. So the key here is the thing that ties the art room and the stage together. Might I propose an idea? It may do you well to tie your lips together lest you further expose your ignorance. I'm not sure I like you. This isn't exactly the time for black comedy, Prosecutor Blackwell. Anyway, the court will recall the wire on which the school banner was hung. Yep. That wire was strung between the art room and the stage, which allowed students to run or reel in the school banner from the art room. The body could have easily been lowered down to the stage via this wire.
Objection!
Oh, get out of here. Spare me your armchair theories. This wasn't some kind of high-wire act. The body surely would have fallen. Yet there were no signs of blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Not necessarily. Oh, you surprised me, Prosecutor Blackwell. You didn't actually think I failed to account for that. I'm sure that's exactly what he thought. When we investigated the stage yesterday, the bottom part of the school banner had been tied into a pouch-like shape. And pouches are useful for carrying things. What do you think this one could have carried?
Well, go on, please explain.
The body was bundled into the pouch-like section of the banner and sent down the wire. The body would have been down on the stage in a flash, and there'd be no need for a mat. There we go. Got him.
And I've heard the phrase, carrying the banner, but the banner doing the carrying.
Objection!
What? I have no patience for you and your cheap parlor tricks. Your claim is as shaky as a corpse performing that absurd high-wire act. What? Okay, I mean, we are winging it. If you have an actual objection, then just come out and say it. Yeah. Get out of here. I trust you recall the bloodstain left on the art room pottery. Yep, there was blood. If the wire had been used to move the body, it would have to be via the window above the quad, the one with the winch. But all the blood was over there. However, the blood-stained pottery was next to the window above the maintenance area. Oh, that was meant to intentionally mislead. Ergo, the wire and banner had not at all to do with this case. Nope. Oh, the blood-stained pottery. I remember that. But this doesn't look good. We'll be back to the mat theory if you don't do something.
Well, Miss Sykes, I hope you have something better this time than a circus act.
If my wire theory is true, then that blood on the pottery must not have been... It wasn't the victim's blood. Yeah. Maybe it's not the victim's blood. Did the police check to see from whom the blood on the pottery came from? Shame on you, Sykes Dono. Have a little more respect for the constabulary. Wait, what? Crap. Oh. Fulbright. Looks like they didn't check it. Don't let it get you down, Prosecutor Blackwell. Everyone makes mistakes. Spare me your cheek. We will know not either way till the tests are run. True, but in the meantime, I'm going to press my claim as far as I can. Your baldness, I demand that the blood on the pottery be analyzed this instant. Break time!
Of course, it shouldn't take long to get the results back.
5-minute recess? We can get a recess. I guess we we just got here, right?
So my, that was quick.
Crap. Or history if it turns out to be the victim's blood. Please, please let it be someone else's. Got him. It seems the blood was not from the victim.
What?
Furthermore, comparison with the other parties involved in this case reveals that the blood belongs to one Hugh O'Connor. I knew it! Score! That's where the accident came from. So he was in the art room, that's what caused him to bleed. Don't worry, Junie, just try to relax. Hugh's hands. His hands were dripping with blood. Yep, okay. Your Honor, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand had suffered a serious injury. He sustained the wound in a struggle with the victim, and his blood got on the pottery. Then Junie saw his blood-stained hands as they passed each other on the first-floor hall. It's the only explanation that covers everything. Not everything. There's but one way now to turn aside her blade, but do not cast the blame on me. Your grudges with Sightstoner, for it is she who forces me to expose your secret.
Fine, whatever.
Wow, how much dirt does he have on Hugh? The court will observe this odd-looking envelope. Uh-huh. It was inside this that Miriam's Scuttlebutt script was found. Miss Scuttlebutts, but didn't the prosecution already claim that? This envelope is the one that contained her script. Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from all of us.
Let's see here. My word, talk about the world's most painful paper cut.
Indeed, you can see clearly that if this envelope is not opened correctly, a powerful spring-loaded blade will shoot forth, leaving a horrible gash upon the hand. What? Why? The only one who had been told of the correct way to open it was Constance Court. You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't. I completely forgot about that. Yikes. Miriam wasn't kidding when she said that. The blood on the blade is the witnesses. Our genius here tried to sneak a peek at the wrong script and paid for his foolishness. Ouch! This guy's the worst genius I've ever seen. Don't worry, Athena. The wound isn't that deep. We've still got the wire theory. Yeah, I've got it. Since the blood on the window overlooking the maintenance area isn't the victim's, there's no longer any basis for denying the body was moved using the wire in the banner. Therefore, the defense once again asserts just that. What?
You call yourself a lawyer. Don't you see the glaring contradiction in your thinking?
Huh?
The court would like to remind the witness that his role is not to point out.
And you, how can you adhere to such outdated beliefs? But whatever. It seems you've forgotten the two statues that were on stage directly below the wire.
The ones that broke?
A body since sliding down that wire would have crashed into them. Care to explain that away?
They literally broke!
Boy, I believe he's right. The statues and the wire are extremely close together.
So the body would have collided with the statues? The ones that broke? What if they did collide? Wait, that's it. Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken. But if we assume the body crashed into them, that would also explain the loud sound we heard while we were in the waiting room.
So, now that you mention it, you and Mr. Wright went to the stage after you heard that sound, correct?
Yes. Interesting. How very interesting, but may I ask just one question? When was it you heard that said sound? It was during the mock trial. It was a little after the mock trial had started. Whoops. Mr. Wright and I were practically bored to tears there in the waiting room when... Precisely. That sound you heard did happen when the body was being moved. That would place it during the mock trial. Oof. Which means the body wouldn't have been there before the mock trial started. He's sweating, though. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. He said he saw the body before the mock trial. If so, then my claim the body was moved during the mock trial doesn't hold water. Stupid contradiction. It's going to get me and our case killed. Hold on.
The focus was on just 3 suspects because the body was moved before the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assertion, therefore, contradicts the very foundation of this case.
Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. So, should we not also treat Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion? What? He would never lie. Yeah.
Good point.
Prosecutor Blackwell is on our side. Not ever. I bet he's figured out the truth behind this case. Oh, great. As long as he's not up to something else. If the statues really were broken when the body hit them, then Hugh's statement about seeing the body before the mock trial is a big fat lie. Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's get to the bottom of this contradiction about when you saw the body. Look me straight in the eye and repeat your statement to me.
Like I said before, before the mock trial, the body was,
It's a heck of a statement. I shall say this only once, golden boy. You had best tell the truth and do it now. That is, if your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship of your body.
Yikes!
Now, out with it. Did you truly witness the body? Or were you just lying about it? Well, which is it? You what?
I never saw the body.
Whoa, okay.
Are you sure about that? Lie to this court again, and I'll charge you with perjury. Just like I've charged literally nobody else who's lied to us all the time.
There was no body on the stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry.
But why? Yes, we've exposed Hugh's big fat lie for what it... I think this actually makes things harder on us. But why would he lie about this to begin with? I have my suspicions.
Order! Today's premise is that the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned. I imagine this has an impact on both the defense and prosecution's case.
Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now, at least, we know the body was moved using the wire and school banner.
Indeed, that much I shall concede. Sykes don't know, the body was moved as you stated in the midst of the mock trial. So both sides are satisfied then?
No.
The body was moved before the mock trial. We have our 3 suspects. But if the move took place in the midst of the mock trial, it is an entirely different story.
Right. All 3 suspects were in the mock trial. That gives them solid alibis.
Nope, because Junie was moving around. How simplistic. Did you forget about the student in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the one soul who could leave and re-enter the lecture hall. Who is this person in charge of the audio?
Oh no, how could I forget? It was... Hey, what's the deal here? Why is Junie so large in that shot? Juniper was also in charge of the audio. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music.
Indeed, the one who could enter the art room amidst the mock trial to move the body was none other than the accused Juniper Woods, for she was in charge of the audio.
Yeek. No!
Crap.
I knew we walked into that.
Yes, I see. That does make perfect sense.
This can't be happening. Instead of exposing Hugh's crime, Junie's in even deeper. No matter how you slice it, we're cooked. No. We gotta switch gears here. Here, I thought Prosecutor Blackwell was on our side, at least on this issue. The Twisted Samurai strikes again. Twisted? It's more like Dirty Rotten.
Your baldness. It is time to put an end to this farce. The prosecution has presented quite a convincing case, but the defense has one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes?
Apollo, what are we going to do? I've got nothing left. Nothing. Nada. Niente. I've been trying to think of something, but I'm drawing a big old blank too. And adding words. Poor Junie, unless we figure out something, she'll be... Objection. Well, I object to...
Stop right there. All ears to me. It's time you heard about the rare genius of Hugh O'Connor.
Yeah, you go on about that while I, think of something.
Listen and you will hear the secret behind my perfect crime.
He's lying, though. Perfect.
Crime?
Wait, this is some serious deja vu. Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday? Yes, we did. This better not be another one of his enraging traps. I think it is. I think he's gonna lie here.
The murder, moving the body, the cover-up, it all sprung from my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead, arrest me. The real killer is right before you.
Order, I say, Mr. O'Connor. You already confessed yesterday, then earlier today you recanted your confession.
As if you mouth breathers could comprehend my genius, the end justifies the means. Now bow down and kneel. Kneel before my great and maddening intellect.
You're, kind of snotting there. Yeah, that's fine. Enough. The only thing maddening is the indignity of you bear for all to see. It is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime. There is no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi for you or the mock trial. And it is silly that I must remind you of this, but you were a participant the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act. He doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threat. Alright, we'll go ahead and call it an episode here. So he's bailing us out one more time. I'm hoping we can do something as this. We gotta like get on a new subject beyond just how the body was moved, because that is not helping us. I feel like we have so much other evidence that points away from Juniper. We just gotta get there. So yeah, I hope you're also enjoying this. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.